Forget eggs for a moment. Not because eggs are bad, but because after the age of 60, the body stops responding to protein the same way it did before. This is something many seniors are never told. You may eat the same foods you always have, yet your muscles still feel weaker, your legs feel thinner, and everyday tasks feel heavier. Getting up from a chair takes more effort. Carrying groceries feels exhausting. Even walking feels slower. And it happens quietly, without pain or warning. This is age-related muscle loss, and it accelerates after 60. Doctors call it sarcopenia, but most seniors simply experience it as gradual weakness. What makes this more frustrating is that many people believe they are eating enough protein, yet their muscles are not rebuilding. That is because aging muscles require a stronger and more consistent signal to grow. Eggs, while nutritious, no longer provide that signal effectively on their own. The digestion slows, amino acid absorption changes, and insulin sensitivity decreases. The muscle cells simply do not get the message to repair and grow. This is why many seniors eat eggs daily and still lose strength year after year. Now here is the surprising part. There is a food that is cheaper than eggs, easier to store, gentler on digestion, and actually sends a stronger muscle-building signal in older adults. This food has been eaten for thousands of years. It is common in many cultures. It is affordable even on a fixed income. And yet, very few seniors in the United States use it intentionally for muscle health. This food is lentils. Lentils are not trendy. They are not marketed aggressively. But when you look at the science of aging muscle, lentils outperform many animal proteins in seniors. Lentils contain a unique combination of plant protein, slow-digesting carbohydrates, magnesium, iron, potassium, and most importantly, leucine-supporting amino acids that activate muscle repair pathways. For older adults, this combination matters more than raw protein numbers. Lentils also stabilize blood sugar, which directly impacts muscle preservation. When blood sugar swings wildly, muscle breakdown increases. Lentils prevent that. Another overlooked benefit is how lentils interact with gut bacteria. After 60, gut diversity declines. This reduces nutrient absorption and increases inflammation, both enemies of muscle tissue. Lentils feed beneficial gut bacteria, improving absorption of protein and minerals. Better absorption means better muscle repair. This is one reason seniors who eat lentils regularly often maintain stronger legs and better balance. Balance is not just about nerves, it is about muscle responsiveness. Strong muscles react faster, preventing falls. Lentils quietly support this process. Many seniors worry that plant protein is inferior. That belief is outdated. What matters is total amino acid availability over time. Lentils digest slowly, releasing amino acids gradually. This sustained release is ideal for aging muscles, which cannot process large protein spikes efficiently. Eggs digest quickly. Lentils provide a steady repair signal for hours. This is why lentils are especially powerful when eaten earlier in the day. They support muscle repair throughout the afternoon and evening. Seniors who switch one daily meal to lentils often notice improved stamina within weeks. Walking feels easier, standing feels steadier. Fatigue decreases. There is also a financial reality. Protein powders, meats, and supplements are expensive. Lentils cost a fraction of those options. They store easily, they cook quickly, they require no refrigeration when dry. For seniors on a fixed income, this matters. Muscle loss increases medical costs, fall risk, and dependence. Preventing it with a simple food is not just smart nutrition, it is practical self-care. What truly sets lentils apart is how they reduce inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation increases with age and directly blocks muscle growth. Lentils contain polyphenols and fiber that reduce inflammatory markers. Lower inflammation allows muscles to respond to exercise, even gentle movement. This is why seniors who eat lentils often regain strength even without intense workouts. Light walking, chair exercises, and daily movement become more effective. Lentils amplify the benefits of whatever activity you already do. If you have been feeling weaker despite eating well, this is not a personal failure. It is a biological shift, and biology can be supported with the right foods. Lentils meet aging muscles where they are, not where they used to be. In the next part, you will learn exactly how lentils activate muscle repair after 60, why timing matters, and how seniors can use lentils without digestive discomfort. This is where the real transformation begins. To understand why lentils work so well after 60, we need to look at what actually triggers muscle growth in older adults. Muscle does not grow simply because protein is eaten. Muscle grows when protein activates specific pathways inside muscle cells. One of the most important pathways is called mTOR. In younger people, mTOR activates easily. In seniors, it becomes resistant. This is why eating protein does not automatically lead to muscle repair anymore. Lentils help overcome this resistance by delivering amino acids slowly and consistently, keeping mTOR activated longer without overwhelming the system. This is crucial for aging muscles. Another factor is insulin sensitivity. Insulin is not just about blood sugar, it is also a muscle-building hormone. After 60%, insulin sensitivity declines, which reduces nutrient delivery to muscle cells. Lentils improve insulin sensitivity because of their low glycemic load. This means nutrients actually reach muscle tissue instead of being diverted or wasted. Seniors who eat lentils often experience better energy control and fewer crashes. Stable energy supports consistent movement, which further preserves muscle. Digestive tolerance is another reason lentils outperform eggs for many seniors. As stomach acid decreases with age, protein digestion becomes less efficient. Eggs require strong stomach acid to fully break down. Lentils partially digest in the intestine, where fermentation by gut bacteria releases additional nutrients. This makes lentils easier on the stomach for many older adults. Less bloating means better consistency. Consistency is the real secret to muscle preservation. Eating lentils regularly is more important than eating large amounts occasionally. Timing also matters. Seniors benefit most from protein earlier in the day. Morning and midday meals are when muscles are most responsive. Lentils work beautifully at lunch. A simple lentil soup, lentil salad, or lentil stew provides sustained amino acids for hours. This supports afternoon movement and evening repair. Eating lentils at lunch has been associated with better strength maintenance than consuming most protein at dinner. This is because muscle protein synthesis slows at night in older adults. Lentils earlier maximize benefit. Portion size is simple. Seniors do not need massive servings. About 1 cooked cup of lentils provides sufficient protein and fiber to activate muscle repair without digestive strain. Combined with vegetables and healthy fats, lentils become a complete muscle-supporting meal. Adding olive oil improves absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. Adding leafy greens adds magnesium, further supporting muscle contraction and relaxation. This combination reduces cramps and stiffness. Some seniors worry about gas or bloating. This is easily managed. Soaking lentils before cooking and starting with smaller portions allows the gut to adapt. Within 2 weeks, most people tolerate lentils comfortably. The long-term benefits far outweigh the short adjustment period. Improved digestion itself supports muscle health by improving nutrient absorption across the board. Another overlooked benefit is mineral density. Lentils are rich in iron, which supports oxygen delivery to muscles. Oxygen fuels endurance. Seniors with low iron often experience fatigue and weakness. Lentils provide iron in a gentle form that does not irritate the stomach. Lentils also contain potassium, which supports nerve signaling and muscle coordination. Better coordination means fewer falls and better balance. What about exercise? Lentils enhance the effects of even minimal activity. Gentle resistance movements, walking or stretching become more effective. This is empowering for seniors who cannot perform intense workouts. Nutrition should work with your body, not against it. Lentils do exactly that. The psychological effect is important too. Feeling stronger builds confidence. Confidence encourages movement. Movement preserves muscle. This positive cycle often begins with one dietary change. Lentils create that starting point. They are simple, accessible, and forgiving. There is no perfection required. In the final part, you will learn exactly how seniors can integrate lentils into daily life effortlessly, how often to eat them, and what results to realistically expect over weeks and months. This is where knowledge becomes action, and action becomes strength. Making lentils part of daily life does not require drastic changes. In fact, the simpler the approach, the more sustainable it becomes. Seniors who benefit most from lentils treat them as a staple, not a supplement. This means using them several times a week, ideally 4 to 5 days. Consistency matters more than quantity. Lentils can replace one protein source per day, not all. This balanced approach prevents nutrient gaps while maximizing benefits. A practical starting point is lunch. Lentil soup is one of the easiest options. It is warm, comforting, and easy to digest. Seniors often tolerate soups better than heavy meals. Lentil soup also hydrates, supporting circulation and nutrient delivery. Another option is a lentil salad with soft vegetables and olive oil. This works well in warmer months. For dinner, lentils can be added as a side rather than the main dish. This reduces digestive load at night while still providing nutrients. Results do not happen overnight, but they do happen predictably. Within 2 weeks, many seniors notice improved energy and less fatigue. Within 4 to 6 weeks, leg strength often improves. Standing up feels easier. Walking becomes more stable. Grip strength may improve. These are signs that muscle repair is occurring. Over 3 months, muscle preservation becomes noticeable. Clothes may fit differently. Posture improves. Balance improves. It is important to set realistic expectations. Lentils will not turn anyone into a bodybuilder. That is not the goal. The goal is maintaining independence, preventing falls, and preserving quality of life. Lentils support exactly that. They work quietly in the background, reinforcing the body's natural repair systems. Hydration remains important. Fiber requires water. Seniors should drink fluids consistently when increasing lentil intake. This supports digestion and prevents constipation. Adding herbs like cumin or ginger can further improve digestion. These small adjustments make lentils comfortable for nearly everyone. For seniors with diabetes, lentils are especially beneficial. They stabilize blood sugar, reducing muscle breakdown associated with glucose spikes. Stable blood sugar protects nerves and muscles simultaneously. This is a rare advantage among protein sources. Lentils nourish without stress. For those concerned about protein completeness, pairing lentils with grains like rice or oats completes the amino acid profile. This does not need to happen in the same meal. The body pools amino acids over the day. Variety ensures balance. The beauty of lentils lies in their simplicity. No marketing hype, no expensive packaging, just a humble food that aligns perfectly with aging physiology. This alignment is what makes lentils superior to eggs for muscle building after 60. Eggs still have value, but they no longer deserve center stage. Lentils step into that role naturally. Strength after 60 is not about fighting age, it is about supporting the body intelligently. Lentils respect the pace of aging muscles. They provide steady nourishment, reduce inflammation, and improve metabolic efficiency. These factors together preserve muscle better than chasing high-protein trends. If you are over 60 and feeling weaker, this is your reminder that solutions can be simple. You do not need extreme diets or expensive supplements. You need foods that understand your body. Lentils do that. They meet you where you are. If you found this helpful, support your health journey by making one small change this week. Add lentils to one meal. Notice how your body responds. Strength begins with awareness and consistency. And remember, aging does not mean inevitable weakness. With the right choices, strength can continue quietly, steadily, and naturally. There is one more reason lentils work so well after 60 that rarely gets discussed, even in medical settings. It has nothing to do with protein numbers or calories. It has to do with how the nervous system communicates with muscle as we age. After 60, the connection between nerves and muscle fibers weakens. This is why muscles do not just shrink, but also respond more slowly. Reaction time decreases, steps become cautious, balance feels uncertain. This nerve-muscle communication is called neuromuscular signaling, and it depends heavily on micronutrients that are often missing in senior diets. Lentils are rich in B vitamins, especially folate and B6. These vitamins support nerve health and signal transmission. When nerve signals improve, muscles activate more efficiently. This means even existing muscle becomes more usable. Seniors often assume weakness means muscle loss alone, but in reality, part of that weakness is poor signaling. Lentils quietly restore this communication. This is why some seniors feel stronger before they see any physical muscle changes. Their muscles are responding better. Another overlooked factor is magnesium. Lentils provide a steady supply of magnesium, which regulates muscle contraction and relaxation. Low magnesium causes muscles to feel tight, tired, or shaky. It also increases nighttime cramps, which disrupt sleep. Poor sleep accelerates muscle loss. By supporting magnesium levels, lentils indirectly improve sleep quality. Better sleep improves hormone balance. Growth hormone, which supports tissue repair, is released during deep sleep. This creates a powerful recovery loop that most seniors never connect to food. Stress also plays a role. Chronic stress increases cortisol, a hormone that breaks down muscle tissue. After retirement age, stress does not disappear, it simply changes form. Worry about health, finances, or independence keeps cortisol elevated. Lentils help regulate cortisol indirectly by stabilizing blood sugar and supporting the adrenal system. Stable blood sugar reduces stress signals to the brain. A calmer nervous system preserves muscle. There is also the issue of appetite. Many seniors eat less as they age. Appetite declines, taste changes, and meals become smaller. This makes protein deficiency more common. Lentils are nutrient-dense without being heavy. Seniors can eat smaller portions and still meet nutritional needs. This is critical. Muscle preservation does not require large meals. It requires efficient meals. Lentils deliver efficiency. Social habits matter too. Seniors who cook less often may rely on packaged foods that lack fiber and minerals. Lentils can be prepared in batches and frozen. This makes healthy eating easier on low-energy days. Ease improves consistency. Consistency preserves muscle. What about seniors who believe they cannot digest legumes? In many cases, this belief comes from past experiences with poorly prepared beans. Lentils are different. They cook faster, have thinner skins, and are easier to digest. Red lentils are especially gentle. Starting with red lentils allows the digestive system to adapt gradually. This builds confidence and comfort. There is also cultural resistance. Lentils are sometimes seen as poor man's food. This perception keeps many seniors from using one of the most effective muscle-supporting foods available. Strength does not come from prestige. It comes from physiology. Lentils match aging physiology exceptionally well. Doctors increasingly recognize that muscle loss is one of the strongest predictors of disability after 60. Preventing it is more important than managing weight. Lentils support muscle without encouraging fat gain. They promote lean mass maintenance. This improves mobility, confidence, and independence. If there is one mindset shift to take from this, it is this. Muscle after 60 is not built through force, but through support. Supporting digestion, nerves, blood sugar, inflammation, and consistency is what keeps muscles alive. Lentils support all of these quietly and reliably. You do not need to eliminate eggs completely. You simply need to stop relying on them alone. Lentils fill the gap that aging creates. They adapt to your body's new rules. Strength after 60 is not loud. It does not announce itself. It shows up when you rise from a chair without thinking, when you walk without fear, when you carry groceries without hesitation. Lentils help protect those moments. If you want to age with stability instead of struggle, start with foods that understand your stage of life. Lentils do.